Hello, this is Crystal with Crystal Tree Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm doing my weekly plan for me for the week of June 1st through the 7th, and we are in June. This day is the 10th because I was behind. I'm behind on my plan with me's because I had to wait for my stickers for my June sticker haul, but that video is out right now, so now I'm trying to catch up with my plan with me's. But anyways, the kit that I'm using is Pride Magic from Cinderella paper coat, which I believe is closed. And I'm also using the fairy bundle in rainbow from Planet Hannah. So let's go over the fairy bundle. So we got the glitter headers, the little icons, got the numbers, hole reinforcers, the scripts, and we got the fairy overlays here. We also got the washi, nerd overlay, and we got 2 sheets of the fairy underlays. So that is the foil bundle.
Be in that spot. You have so many decisions you have to make, but I enjoyed it. They give me a chance, I'll do it again.
So, Coach, over the last several years, we've seen kind of like a pipeline of international players into the league. How are you perceiving, the current state of all games?
I think it's in good hands. I think you see these young teams and they're not waiting for the older guys to give them the opportunity. They're taking their chance, and the league is in a good place because these guys are competitive. They're trying to win. They're doing it the right way. You look at the OKCs, the San Antonios. These guys are people that are ahead of the curve, and they really, really good. I think we learned from the generation before them with the Stephs, the LeBrons, the KDs, of how you should carry yourself, and help a franchise. And I think we're in good hands going forward.
You mentioned the California Classic. A good time to remind everyone that the California Classic is coming back to Chase Center July 3rd. Not on the 4th. Don't worry, you can celebrate that day. And then back on the 5th with Fan Fest at Thrive City. Warriors, Lakers, Heat, and Spurs. I don't think Wemby's going to be there.
I don't think he's going to play ball.
Maybe a little bit past that, but a lot of the next iteration of the league and guys that are trying to make their mark, and sometimes the next stars of the league will be here that weekend. All right, coming up, much more heading to after the game. The Knicks weren't the only comeback team. The Giants did something today that is extremely rare. And it's not just a win, it's more than that. Thanks.
All right, so let's go over the kit. So this is Pride Magic. And the funny thing about this, I thought I accidentally ordered 2 kits of this. But then I realized, oh, it's probably one of those oops kits. So I'm going to use this first half and then probably use this for next year. So I'm gonna put this aside. And yeah, so let's go over this kit. So of course it has like a fairy theme, like a fairy garden party. So got the Dalmatian on the flowers, the treats, got the unicorn, the couple dressed in gowns. I think that's ice cream with the cupcake. You got the party set up, and we got I think that's a smoothie with the cake with love is love. So that's the full box, and we got some extra full boxes here. Got the day covers in their full box. That's the girl with the nails that says Pride with the washi. Some more Fashion Girls work stickers, habit trackers, some boxes. Also has some half core and third boxes. Got the solids, got the decorative stickers, the little things with the washi. Also got some core boxes, the squares, some glitter headers, tall box, jelly checklist, hard checklist, no, not hard checklist, bold checklist, some more boxes, and a nerd full box for nerd couple. And that's it. So, of course, wanted to do a pride spread. When I saw this kit, I was like, I had to get this one because it's so cute, so magical, and yeah. So, so we passed the first week, but of course, I'll be speeding up filming the base and do the day-by-day plans, and that's it. So I got my kits and my notes and everything, so let's get started. All right, so let's start the day-by-day plan. So Monday, I worked from 8:15 to 5:43, and I went to Safeway. Don't know why I went to Safeway for. I think it was just to get some more snacks or something. But anyways, after I went to Safeway and went home, and I received some happy mail from 3 years apart. I had my Cincy team call, watched Wheel of Fortune, and I filmed my weekly plan with me video for my day-by-day plans and watched a new episode of Live PD Greatest Shifts. Oh, and I have to tell you that most of the stickers that I've used for this week are from Carly Plants, of course, and some from the Prairie Planner and some of the icons from the kit. So you'll probably see those in my day-by-day plans. So yeah, so that was Monday. And yeah, 3 years apart was a new shop that I discovered. So I think that was it was the second to last piece of the May sticker haul I was getting. So yeah, I think that's the only thing I have for my Happy Meal this week. So yeah, let's go to Tuesday. So Tuesday, I had Starbucks after work. I actually worked from 8:15 to 5:28. Had my streaming chat with my friends. Was binge watching on Snap, and I uploaded my weekly plan with me video from last week. So again, the stickers most of you see are from Carly Plans. And now it's the same. And actually, the June kit lineup to mark that sticker sheets from Squirrel Friends Co. So let's move on to Wednesday. And now I'm getting ahead. So Wednesday, let me see what I did. I went to Safeway again. And I think this is the week I almost got sick. It was one of those days I had to get some medicine because I was getting sick. Don't remember which day it was. I think it was Wednesday, or was it Thursday? It was one of those days. It was one of those days because my throat was feeling sore. I only got less of a cold. So I was lucky to get some medicine from that first sit, and thankfully my nose was not stopped up too big. So yeah, so Wednesday I went to Safeway again and got some medicine. Then I went to Starbucks. Didn't have my sugar and chai with my friends. So, of course, I watched Mom's Family, watched Police 24/7, Wheel of Fortune, and K9 PD. Oh, and to mark that, I watched K9 PD, the TV icon stickers from the Prairie Planner. So, moving on to Thursday. So, Thursday was the day that my job had their pre-K graduation. So, 17 kids graduated. And of course, I didn't take part in the ceremony because, I had to look after the kids. I had to cover some people's shifts. Well, I think 2 of my coworkers had kids that graduated this day. So yeah, that's what I was doing. And after that, I went to Safeway. Again, I'm trying to think. I think this was the day I had to pick up medicine because I was almost getting sick. So after that, I again did not have my streaming chat with my friends. So yeah, that one day we did. So after I went home, I watched Mom's Family. I watched Perry Mason on Paramount Plus, and I watched Wheel of Fortune. And I usually watch Wheel of Fortune on 7:30, but I think it's because of the NBA Finals, I believe. I think it was the NBA Finals I think it was during the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup. So there was 2 championship games that were happening this week, I believe. Oh yeah, and I did work from 8:15 to 5:40. So the balloons to mark that there was that pre-K graduation from the Prairie Planner. And again, most of the stickers are from Carly Plants. So moving on to Friday, I worked from 8:15 to 5:27. Had Starbucks after, and I had a delivery from Dope. So it was that cookie dough company. I think I mentioned it a few weeks ago. They said they were going out of business, but I think they're trying to come back and look for a new partner or something like that. So they still had that chocolate cookie dough that I really loved so much, and that was a new flavor. Well, I wouldn't say it was a new flavor. It's just it was a rainbow sprinkle cookie dough. And I decided I'm just going to eat 2 cups of those and maybe use the rest to bake some cookies. So that was that. And I watched Show Live and I took a shower. So again, stickers you see from Carly Plants. Oh, and to mark that, I had that dope delivery boxes from Squirrel Friends Co. So moving on to Saturday. So the first thing I did Saturday, had coffee, had my chiropractic appointment. Well, I usually have my chiropractic appointment at 11:30, but I want to I want to rush through this day because I had a babysitting job that day. So it was right after. So after my chiropractic appointment, I went and got something to eat at Pizza My Heart. Went back home to the East Bay. My chiropractic appointment was in the South Bay, by the way. So I went back home to the East Bay and I took a lift to my babysitting job. So it was the two boys I was looking after. So we were playing and we ended up watching this show on YouTube called Grizzly and the Lemmings. So I guess you could say it's kind of like Tom and Jerry in a sense. And we were cracking up at that show. So I don't know how many episodes we watched. But yeah, Grizzly and the Lemmings is on YouTube. You should check it out because like I said, it's kind of like Tom and Jerry. And then I went home and I got some Happy Meal from... Oh, yeah, I did get some Happy Meal from Beniva's Creations, and I watched Patrol Live. So, some of the foil icon stickers are from the kit. To mark that I had Happy Meals from Lisa Loren Designs, and again, most of the stickers are from Carly Plants. So, finally, moving on to Sunday, I took a day trip to Nevada. I never been to Nevada before. I mean, I have been to Sausalito in the North Bay. That was like on a field trip. And I have never been to Nevada before. It's a really nice, charming town. So I met up with a friend there. And, she took me around some parts of Nevada. Took me around the downtown area. And we hung out and we got some lunch at Whole Foods Market. So I hung out there for most of the day, and I took a bus across the Golden Gate Bridge. God, I remember going across the Golden Gate Bridge since elementary school, but it was so nice. The view was beautiful. So I made it across back to San Francisco, and I took the BART there back home. So now I know how to get to Nevada. So I didn't think there was a way, but there it is. So thanks to Google Maps for that. And then I went home and I watched WWE Rivals and I think I had a babysitting job that last minute. Yeah, I had a babysitting job that last minute, which was kind of crazy. I don't want to tell you what happened, but it was just crazy. And then I went home and I watched a new episode of Snap Killer Couples. I had a Safeway delivery. I cooked the chicken for my meal prep and I binge watched Snap. So, again... Well, some stickers to mark my trip to Nevada. I don't remember where those stickers were from. They're from my Reasonable Sticker album. But again, most of the stickers are from Carly Plants to mark that I cooked the chicken. I think that chef stickers from Once More with Love. And that TV icon sticker to mark that I watched Snap is from the kit. And yep, I believe that is the week. So again, the kit is from Cinderella paper and the foil bundle is from Planet Hannah. And yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning, it was kind of an oops kit that I bought. So I didn't mention I was going to use it again for next year. And I also got a Pride kit from Nerds the Word sticker I'm going to use for next year. So I just had to remember to use that kit from Cinderella paper with the leftovers. So I already put it back in my album, so I'll just have to remember to use that. So as you can see, to finish out the spread, I'm using the stickers from Nicole Hush Designs because I did not get any deco for that. And Nicole Hush Designs is closed. So hopefully I can find some stickers like that for a Pride spread. And yeah, that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like and share, comment if you can. Share, subscribe. You're in a hurry, subscribe. hit the notification bell whenever you want to be notified for my next video. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.